How Zen Duty helps you address incidents in just 60 seconds. Dwight and his team are getting some Z's when he receives a notification from Zen Duty. There's been an incident. He opens the Zen Duty app on his mobile and gets all the incident context on his fingers, while Zen Duty has automatically alerted relevant responders, subject matter experts, and attached playbooks to follow. Zen Duty has also created a Slack channel, a Zoom room, and an associated Jira ticket to keep everyone on the same page. Dwight acknowledges the incident, joins the war room with his colleagues, and realizes after some studying that the app has elevated 500 errors. He marks the incident as a priority 1 and assigns the incident roles to the responders, giving them specific tasks to work on. As Dwight and team successfully execute their playbook and remediate the incident, the metrics go back to normal, and Zen Duty auto-resolves the incident, while Dwight and everyone else get some much-deserved sleep.
This is all from the post-presentation. Stay tuned for the next match
write a postmortem,
between Delhi Hunt
and learn how they could prevent this via detailed analytics
Mensa.
and failure patterns. But that's not all. Zen Duty brings custom alert routing, stakeholder comms, 150-plus integrations, post-incident tasks, SLA tracking, and a lot more. But that's for later. Zen Duty. Reliability simplified.
Team Misho and Team Razorpay, please have your lunch. I repeat, Team Misho and Team Razorpay, please have your lunch. It will continue till 3 p.m. I repeat, it will continue till 3 p.m. Please have your lunch.
How Zen Duty helps you address incidents in just 60 seconds. Dwight and
Please play the UPL theme song.
his team are getting some Z's when he receives a notification from Zen Duty. There's been an incident.
Welcome to the third match of the Unicorn Premier League, Day 4. It's Team VerSe Innovation versus Team Mensa, the brands. The umpires are ready. The toss representative is ready. We are good to go for the toss. Heads is the call. and it is a hit. Team Mensa brands have won the toss. What would you like to do?
We'll bowl first.
Any specific reason to bowl first?
This is the first match. Haven't seen the other team also play. So we think we have a good bowling attack. So we'll try and restrict the other team and then take our chances on the chase.
How excited are you and your team to play the Unicorn Premier League for the first time?
Yeah, very, very excited. Don't go on my tone of talking, but yeah, we are very, very excited. The entire team has showed up, leaving their works behind in office. Even back at office, the people are excited and watching us live.
Congratulations. All the best for your match. What would you have chosen to do if you have won the toss?
So yeah, we have planned to choose batting if we have won the toss, and it's a good loss, I would say. We have a good batting lineup, and definitely we have like experienced for like holding the target after like during the bowling. So it's a good decision from the opposite team. We would have choose batting first.
How excited are you guys for the Unicorn Premier League?
Oh, definitely very excited. Like even VerSe has participated last year in the Gurgaon edition. So this is the Bangalore edition, and everyone is very, very, very excited. Come on, guys, cheer up!
Woo! All the best for your match. Teams, please line up for the national anthem. Team Mensa, please send in your captain to the pitch. Team Mensa, please send in a captain to the
He
pitch.
opens
This
the
is urgent.
ZenDuty app on his mobile and gets all the incident context on his fingers. While ZenDuty has automatically alerted relevant responders, subject matter experts, and attached playbooks to follow. ZenDuty has also created a Slack channel, a Zoom room, and an associated Jira ticket to keep everyone on the same page. Dwight acknowledges the incident, joins the war room with his colleagues, and realizes after some studying that the app has elevated 500 errors. He marks the incident as a priority 1 and assigns the incident roles to the responders, giving them specific tasks to work on. As Dwight and team successfully execute their playbook and remediate the incident, the metrics go back to normal, and ZenDuty auto-resolves the incident, while Dwight and everyone else get some much-deserved sleep. Next day, the team meets to discuss the incident, write a post-mortem, and learn how they could prevent this via detailed analytics and failure patterns. But that's not all. ZenDuty brings custom alert routing, stakeholder comms, 150-plus integrations, post-incident tasks, SLA tracking, and a lot more. But that's for later. ZenDuty. Reliability simplified.
We request additional players from both teams Mensa and VerSe to report to the scoring dugout immediately. Additional players from Team Mensa and Team VerSe to report to the scoring dugout immediately. Thank you.
How Zen Duty helps you address incidents in just 60 seconds. Dwight and his team are getting some Z's when he receives a notification from Zen Duty. There's been an incident. He opens the Zen Duty app on his mobile and gets all the incident context on his fingers. While Zen Duty has automatically alerted relevant responders, subject matter experts, and attached playbooks to follow. Zen Duty has also created a Slack channel, a Zoom room, and an associated Jira ticket to keep everyone on the same page. Dwight acknowledges the incident, joins the war room with his colleagues, and realizes after some studying that the app has elevated 500 errors. He marks the incident as a priority 1 and assigns the incident roles to the responders, giving them specific tasks to work on. As Dwight and team successfully execute their playbook and remediate the incident, the metrics go back to normal, and Zen Duty auto-resolves the incident, while Dwight and everyone else get some much-deserved sleep. Next day, the team meets to discuss the incident, write a post-mortem, and learn how they could prevent this via detailed analytics and failure patterns. But that's not all. Zen Duty brings custom alert routing, stakeholder comms, 150-plus integrations, post-incident tasks, SLA tracking, and a lot more. But that's for later. Zen Duty. Reliability simplified.
Both the teams, please enter the field. Team VerSe and Team Mensa brands, please enter the field.
How
VerSe,
Zen Duty
please send
helps
in
you
your
address
battles.
incidents in just 60
I repeat,
seconds.
Team VerSe, please
Dwight
send in
and
your
his
battles.
team are getting some Z's when he receives a notification from Zen Duty. There's been an incident. He opens the Zen Duty app on his mobile and gets all the incident context on his fingers. While Zen Duty has automatically alerted relevant responders, subject matter experts, and attached playbooks to follow. Zen Duty has also created a Slack channel, a Zoom room, and an associated Jira ticket to keep everyone on the same page. Dwight acknowledges the incident, joins the war room with his colleagues, and realizes after some studying that the app has elevated 500 errors. He marks the incident as a
And the match 2 of Group B starts. First ball driven down to long on. But there was a fielder at mid on who fielded it. Good fielding. Dot ball in the end. Once again driven down to mid on. There was a fumble. That fumble allowed a single. Sonakshi wanted a second. Healy denied. That would be called a no ball. And now Healy will face a free hit. Dhanashri is bowling. It was a free delivery, but chance of a run out. The batter dived, but the dive couldn't save her. Given out by the umpire. First wicket down. Team VerSe. Team VerSe lost their first wicket at the score of 2 only. Saroj is the new batter. The ball is in the air and the ball spins. Another run out. Back-to-back run outs. That concludes the first over. The orange cap and the purple cap winners in UPL Bengaluru edition will get a scooty from Bounce Infinity. Scooty presented by Bounce Infinity will be given to both the orange cap holder and the purple cap holder at the end of the tournament. At the end of 1 over, VerSe 2 for the loss of 2 wickets. Satyajit and Rakesh are the new batters in. Satyajit is on strike. Rakesh will be on non-strike. Josbin to bowl the second over of this innings. Satyajit will take strike. Bowled down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. An extra run in the end to Team VerSe. Low full toss and driven towards mid-wicket boundary for a 4. First boundary of the match. comes off the bat of Satyajit. That was a low full toss. That was placed beautifully to the right of the mid-wicket fielder. Short of length ball. There was a chance of a catch and now there is a chance of a run out. And given run out.
Who is the next batsman? Lalit. Lalit कौन है?
There was a chance of a catch as well. The fielder didn't go for the catch, but throw was very flat and resulted in run out. A play and a miss. A good ball. That was a great length. Lalit is the new batter. This time driven down to mid-off for a single. Mid-off is starting right from the edge of the circle. That's why the single was always on. Josbin bowling very tight lines, bowling brilliantly. Rakesh will take strike. That is a drop catch. A drop catch by the wicket keeper. The ball was dying on him. He tried to gather it with one hand only, but the ball didn't stick to the palm. Fell right off his hand. Rakesh got a life on the very first ball. This time played gently towards short mid wicket for a single. That concludes the second over. At the end of 2 overs, VerSe 9 for the loss of 3 wickets. इनिंग्स का थर्ड ओवर लेकर आए हैं मनोज। दोनों ही बैट्समैन एक एक रन बनाकर खेल रहे हैं। The ball is in the air, but far from the fielder. One bounce outside the boundary. 4 runs. The intention of Rakesh was clear. He wanted to hit the ball very hard, placed it to the right of the long on fielder. The ball is in the air. Fielder coming underneath and dropped it. A very easy catch dropped at mid-on. A full toss, this time missed by the batsman. That was a chance for the batsman to score some easy runs, but he couldn't connect. Short of length ball, dragged toward mid-off for an easy single. Some very good banter going on. The long on fielder. And the batsman obliges. He hits the ball outside the boundary. One bounce four. The fielder from the long on was demanding it, and the batsman obliged. Last ball of the over. The ball is in the air and another catch dropped. That concludes the third over. At the end of 3 overs, VerSe 20 for the loss of 3 wickets. And as you can see, two beautiful scooties running outside your boundary line. One for the orange cap winner and one for the purple cap winner of this tournament, Unicorn Premier League Bengaluru edition. Two beautiful scooties there for the grabbing. If you score highest runs in this tournament, or if you take highest wickets in this tournament, you can get one scooty. If you do both, you can get two of them. Josbin continues from over the wicket. Short of length ball, played nicely and fielded brilliantly in the backward point region, only for a single, certainly saved some runs for his team. Brilliant fielding. Once again fielded nicely at mid-off, only a single. This is the last over of the power play. A big shot over the long on fielder for 6 runs. First 6 of the match came off the bat of Rakesh. Rakesh is batting on 18 in just 8 balls with the help of 2 fours and a 6. Brilliant ball from Josbin. Batsman tried to flick it, was beaten. A dot ball in the end. Appeal and given. Caught behind. Team VerSe lost their fourth wicket at the score of 28. Still a ball left in the fourth over. Josbin gets his man. Rakesh was scoring rapidly at a strike rate of 180. Josbin bowling good lines. Another brilliant ball. A well executed Yorker. A dot ball that finishes off the power play at the end of 4 overs. Team VerSe 28 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Manoj back into the attack to bowl the 5th over of the innings. Another well executed Yorker played down to long off. Only a single. Now that the power play has ended, there can be 5 players outside the circle. Shahbaz pulled the next ball towards deep mid wicket, only for a single. Brilliantly fielded. A great throw. Lalit batting with a very high back lift. Full toss, but driven straight to long on. Only a single. इस फुल टॉस का फायदा नहीं उठा पाए ललित. काफी हाई बैक लिफ्ट है उनकी. A short of length ball gets the edge and goes towards fine leg boundary for 4 runs. A lucky boundary. फाइन लेग को थोड़ा सा और फाइन करते हुए शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ बॉल पुल टू स्क्वायर लेग दिस टाइम. द बैट्समैन क्रॉस्ड ओवर फॉर अ सिंगल until the throw came in. This time driven towards deep mid wicket. The fielder fumbled for a little bit, but could only result in a single. That completes the 5th over. At the end of 5 overs, Team VerSe 37 for the loss of 4 wickets. Very tight bowling by Team Mensa. अगला ओवर लेकर आए हैं हर्षा. 5 ओवर में 37 रन बने हैं. 6 ओवर बचे हैं इस इनिंग्स में. थोड़ा सा रन रेट को बढ़ाना चाहेगी यहां पर वर्से की टीम. दोनों बैट्समैन 6-6 रन बनाकर खेल रहे हैं. छोटा सा रनअप है हर्षा का, सिर्फ 2-3 कदम का रनअप. और इस बॉल को मिड विकेट बाउंड्री की तरफ खेला था, 1 ही रन मिलेगा। और रिवर्स स्विच हिट की ट्राई की, फुल टॉस थी, कोई खास फायदा नहीं उठा पाए। स्वीपर कवर पर फील्ड कर ली गई बॉल, सिर्फ 1 ही रन मिला। और ये बड़े शॉट की कोशिश, फील्डर थोड़ा आगे थे, बॉल फील्डर के ऊपर से निकली, 1 बाउंस 4। फुल टॉस और इसे फाइन लेग की दिशा में भेज दिया, 4 रन के लिए बाउंड्री से बाहर। बैक टू बैक फोर्स। ललित बॉलिंग, ललित ने ये 2 चौके मारे हर्षा की बॉलिंग पर। Harsha is bowling wayward in this over. 2 full tosses and this time a wide down the leg side. Already 11 runs in 4 balls in this over. और ये गैप में खेला गया शॉट, एक और चौका, तीसरा चौका इस ओवर का। बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग ललित के द्वारा। लॉन्ग ऑफ और स्वीपर कवर के फील्डर के ठीक बीच से ये चौका निकला, डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री से बाहर। इस बार अच्छी बॉल, यॉर्कर लेंथ की बॉल, इनसाइड एज लेकर गई फाइन लेग की डायरेक्शन में। 1 रन दोनों बैट्समैन ने कंप्लीट किया एंड दैट कंक्लूड्स द 6th ओवर। एट द एंड ऑफ 6 overs, VerSe 53 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स। रन रेट 9 के आसपास पहुंच चुका है। काफी अच्छा ओवर, 16 रन आए इस ओवर से। Vikram will bowl the 7th over. Good shot, but brilliant fielding, restricted the scoring to only a single. स्वीपर कवर को काफी एक्स्ट्रा कवर की तरफ प्लेस किया गया है और उसका रीजन है कि ललित एक्स्ट्रा कवर की तरफ बहुत अच्छे शॉट्स लगा रहे हैं। विक्रम फील्डिंग में थोड़ा सा बदलाव करते हुए, स्लो बॉल, बीट किया वहां बैट्समैन को। चेंज ऑफ पेस से बिल्कुल बीट हुए बैट्समैन। बैट्समैन बहुत जल्दी बल्ला घुमा बैठे, बॉल बहुत देर से आई। एक और चेंज ऑफ पेस इस बार पढ़ लिया और 4 रन, 1 बाउंस 4. You cannot pull the same trick twice. Second 4 from the bat of Shahbaz. इस बार आउटसाइड एज लगा बैट का और मिसफील्ड होता हुआ वहां पर जहां 1 रन होना चाहिए था वहां दूसरा रन भी मिल गया. And this is a no ball. So now a free hit will follow. शहबाज को मिल गई एक फ्री हिट. देखते हैं कितना फायदा उठा पाते हैं फ्री हिट का. और अब राउंड द स्टंप्स आ रहे हैं. बॉल इज इन द एयर. कैच का कोई फायदा होगा नहीं. 1 रन मिला. Short of length ball pulled over deep mid wicket boundary for a big 6. हो गया. Beautiful 6 from Lalit. Another big shot. And the catch is dropped at long on. This can prove very costly. Resulted in a single. That concludes the over as well. At the end of 7 overs, Team VerSe 69 for the loss of 4 wickets. Scoring at a rate of 9.9 runs per over. Lalit batting on 28, Shahbaz batting on 14. A brilliant partnership of 41 runs. This partnership has helped Team VerSe to recover. They were 28 for 4 at one time, in deep troubles. The 41-run partnership had brought them back into the game, and now they are ahead. Shivank will bowl the 8th over. Short of length ball. उसे पुल किया डीप मिड विकेट की डायरेक्शन में. 1 रन मिल जाएगा. ललित बहुत ही ऊंची बैकलिफ्ट से खेलते हैं. बहुत ही हाई बैकलिफ्ट है उनकी और बहुत ही तेज बैट स्विंग है, जिस वजह से वो पावर जनरेट करने में कामयाब रहते हैं और बड़े शॉट्स लगा पाते हैं. And played towards fine leg boundary for another 4. एक तरफ बड़े शॉट्स ललित के बल्ले से दूसरी तरफ गैप्स खेल के 4 रन बटोरते हुए शाहबाज. Brilliant partnership. Full toss and placed brilliantly for another boundary. As I was saying, Shahbaz is playing great. He's putting the ball into the gaps and getting constantly boundaries. The ball is played in the air. Another drop catch at long on. And the batters have run 2. Another life given to Shahbaz. Brilliant Yorker this time. The 50-run partnership has been completed. The partnership is now 52. The score is already touched 80. 8th over in progress. The ball is again in the air, but this time it is taken. 5th wicket down for Team VerSe, and finally the partnership is broken at the end of 8 overs. Team VerSe 80 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Hello. So it's a single. So anything below 120 looks good for you guys?
Yeah. It looks pretty good for us. Anything below 120. I think we have pretty good bowlers. They're going to bowl pretty well. We're going to make a comeback. 2-3 overs have been pretty rough for us now, but I think we can choke them up.
And when it comes to batting, what kind of depth you have?
I think pretty much everyone on the field can bat. So we have a good batting lineup.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Come on.
But only single.
That side.
But anyways, batsman took a couple of runs. And the score is 84 for 5 after 8.3 overs. Thank you, Akash.
Thank you.
So over to Dheeraj. What score you foresee, Dheeraj?
From here, I think at least 115.
And do you think it's a competitive score? You saw, more than 10 matches on this wicket.
I think 115 is an above par score. 100 is a par score here. So if you get 100, you are in the match all the time. But if you score 110 or 115, then you are ahead in the match.
So talking about the group, in Group A, we have seen some massive scores, right? We have seen 200s in a single match.
a wide, outside off stump. Yeah, in Group A, we saw 200 being scored, I think thrice, and 230, the record score of UPL, got scored this time when there were 2 centurion in 1 inning. Short of length ball, driven down to long off. Fielder from deep extra cover, fields it, but not before batsman crossed over for a single.
So, Dheeraj, do you see that Group B has more, quality teams than Group A?
Swing and a miss. As it is only the second match, and I have seen this is the third inning, the third batting inning, so I can say the Group B is as good as Group A. So I expect some big scores in this group as well. That concludes 9 overs. At the end of 9 overs, Team VerSe 90 for the loss of 5 wickets, maintaining a steady run rate of 10 runs per over. Shivank to bowl the 10th over of the innings. Only last 12 balls left. Team VerSe will look to score at least 25 runs in the last 12 balls so that they can touch 115. A short of length ball, missed by the batsman. The batsman looked disappointed in himself. That was a very good chance to score some runs. And there is no one at deep fine leg. The fine leg fielder is inside the circle. So that was a opportunity missed. This time straying down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire.
So coming back to Group A matches, Flipkart and Zerodha have made 2 semis. So we saw the first match between Zerodha and Pine Labs. Pine Labs was a quality team, but somehow they collapsed. So I think their batting was not up to the mark. But what do you think of Pine Labs? Now they are out of the tournament.
Actually, their middle order never got tested enough. Their top order, especially their openers, were so good that their middle order only got 1 or 2 opportunities. A single down to long on. And as I was saying, in the match earlier in the day, when their top order couldn't contribute much, the target was very big one, massive one, and they were under pressure all the time. And under pressure, their top order couldn't perform, and their middle order wasn't tested. Meanwhile, full toss, but only for a single. So, Team Pine Labs is a very good team, still a very good team, despite not being able to qualify to semis. The only problem was lack of overs. Another drop catch here, a single. The lack of chances given to their middle order. They didn't have the time spent in the middle, and you cannot judge from outside. Another edge, this time down to third man boundary for 4. That concludes the 10th over. The first ball, the ball is in the air, but won't reach the bowler on the won't reach the fielder on the full. 2 runs. But I think the captain of the Zerodha, captain of team Zerodha, Tanzil, is a very good pick. He is in the contention of this beautiful car, I think.
Tanzil indeed played very well. I think he's the leading scorer after the Pine laps, captain.
He's actually an all-rounder. He has wickets to his name as well as runs. Driven down to long off. The batsmen are trying for two. Throw is a wayward one. So the batters easily ran two.
So we have seen, very good running between the wickets in this tournament. I think all the teams who have been performing well are capitalizing on running between the wickets.
When you are not able to hit big, you should be capitalizing on your running between the wickets. As we can see on this ball as well, they ran two very quick runs and it is the last over, so they want to maximize the number of runs they score.
So in the previous match, we have seen some great fielding by VerSe. They have been disciplined in all three formats, bowling, batting and fielding. What do you think, Dheeraj?
A high full toss this time. The batter couldn't connect and keeper couldn't stop it. The ball ran to 4 and it is also a waist high no ball as well. 5 extra runs. I think fielding is a department. I think fielding is a department that every team needs to master. A freight coming. And it's another boundary. A 4 towards deep mid-wicket boundary.
In most of no balls, when free hit has been followed, we have seen most of the batsmen didn't capitalize, but this time it was not a clean hit, but it was, I think, miscalculation from the fielder. He was pretty forward.
He should have charged the ball at least.
I think it's a no ball again. Yeah.
A no ball and a single as well. That single takes Lalit to his 50. A brilliant 50 from Lalit in just 31 balls. Wide outside off stump, called a wide. The free hit continues. Missed the free hit. As you were saying, there are a lot of misses in free hits in this tournament so far. We see another one. End of the innings. The innings ended with 2 dot balls, but Team VerSe 117 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. As I was saying, 115 is an above par score. They scored 2 extra runs to the above par score as well. A great score, a great start to the tournament for Team VerSe. Can Team Mensa chase it down? We'll see in few minutes.
Would like to have Mensa captain in the comm box. We'll have a word with you for 2 minutes. Mensa captain.
Helps you address
Mensa
incidents
captain,
in
please
just
come
60
to comm box.
seconds. Dwight and his team are getting some Z's when he receives a notification from Zen Duty. There's been an incident. He opens the Zen Duty app on his mobile and gets all the incident context on his fingers. While Zen Duty has automatically alerted relevant responders, subject matter experts, and attached playbooks to follow. Zen Duty has also created a Slack channel, a Zoom room, and an associated Jira ticket to keep everyone on the same page. Dwight acknowledges the incident, joins the war room with his colleagues, and realizes after some studying that the app has elevated 500 errors.
So you got a target
he marks
of
the incident as a
118.
priority 1 and assigns the incident roles to the responders, giving them specific tasks to work on. As Dwight and team successfully execute their playbook and remediate the incident, the metrics go back to normal, and Zen Duty auto-resolves the incident, while Dwight and everyone else get some much-deserved sleep. Next day, the team meets to discuss the incident, write a post-mortem, and learn how they could prevent this via detailed analytics and failure patterns. But that's not all. Zen Duty brings custom alert routing, stakeholder comms, 150 plus integrations, post-incident tasks, SLA tracking, and a lot more. But that's for later. Zen Duty, reliability simplified.
That's definitely an area to but I'll put it up to the team. And with that, things
So this is the second edition for VerSe. VerSe also played the first edition which was held in Belgaum. What's your experience of Bengaluru edition?
It was a very first experience. Very excited to be part of this for rest of the matches and rest of the days as well. But Bangalore edition specifically, I think in group very excited about the Bangalore edition
Hope you made it to the target.
Thank you very much.
A brilliant ball to start the innings. A short of length ball pulled towards square leg. A misfield. The batter wanted to take a single. The non-striker wasn't interested. In the end, a dot ball. A brilliant ball.
Dheeraj, I think probably we are seeing for the first time in this tournament that a woman bowler is making a complete delivery, right?
Exactly, the run-up is good. The bowling stride is good. Action is good. And the final execution, the execution of the ball is very good. Brilliantly bowled. A brilliant bouncer there. Struck her on the shoulder. She was surprised by the pace and even the bounce. The ball is in the air. Taken herself. What a brilliant bowler and a fielder as well. Perfect. What do you have to say about this wicket?
This is an inspirational bowling. Sonakshi has bowled really well. I think no woman bowler bowled like this in this tournament so far, in this edition. She looks like a perfect cricket material. We have seen her batting also. I also saw her practicing outside the ground, and she was driving in cover, long on, long off. I think we are going to see some good cricketing skill from Sonakshi in this edition. Dheeraj?
Totally agree. That was a beautiful maiden bowled by her. A wicket maiden over to start the innings. First over is done. Team Mensa still haven't opened their account.
So Dheeraj, if your first bowler, does over like this, it gives you a lot of confidence. I think this is probably one of the very rare first over where there was not an extra. And it was a maiden over. Wow, icing on the cake.
Exactly. A perfect over to start with. A maiden. That too, a wicket maiden. A swing and a miss. And a chance of a run out. A dot ball in the end. Shubhadeep is on strike. Manzil is on non-strike. Jitre is bowling the second over of the innings. Another dot ball. The batters are not able to read the line. The bowler is bowling great lines, beating the batsman. This time straight outside of white ball called by the umpire. First runs on the board because of that wide. A chance of a run out, but a fumble allows the single. Manzil will face for the first time in this innings. G3 is bowling beautifully. The ball is in the air. A fielder underneath and he spills the catch. A fielder at long off spills the catch. A very easy one. A life given to Manzil. Will he make them pay? We'll have to see. Once again, the ball is in the air. The bowler this time takes the catch himself. Another wicket down for Team Mensa. Second wicket down.
Music stop. Music stop. Mensa batsman requires to take on the bowler because the target is really lofty. They have to score 118 to win this match. And we have seen in the previous matches, if the top order did not perform, the team did not manage to get on 100 plus target. Somebody from Mensa is interested to talk, please come.
Back-to-back boundaries for Team Mensa. Beautiful batting. Manzil is batting beautifully. He has faced 4 balls only, and 2 of them have been resulted in boundaries.
No music. So we have Raman from Mensa. Raman, what do you think? Is the score gettable?
Yeah. Obviously, we will achieve. We will achieve within 10 over. No worries. Come on, guys.
I think there is some encouraging words from Mensa teammates. Let's see. They had a rather slow start, but picking some momentum. Next 2-3 overs would be really crucial. They need to capitalize on each and every ball. Otherwise, the required rate would go beyond limits. And this is the last over of the power play. After that, field would be open. Until now, there are only 2 players allowed beyond 30 yards.
At the end of 3 overs, Team Mensa 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Still needing 104 runs in the remaining 8 overs. The required run rate is 13. Played with soft hands. Fielded at short mid wicket only for a single. The ball was fielded at the edge of 30 yards, not before the batters crossed over for a single. A full toss driven down to long off. This was a low full toss, an easy single. But the singles aren't going to help much. They'll need a few big hits at least, because the required run rate has reached above 13 now. Brilliant bowling. A perfect Yorker. The batsman couldn't read it. He was trying to hoik it. There was no connection. Dot ball in the end. A low full toss. Dispatched towards.
So Mensa needs boundaries in galore. These 1-2 boundary into 2 overs or a single over won't gonna work for them because the target is really lofty. Oh, really good bowling. Another slog ball. And team VerSe looks very disciplined when it comes to bowling. They are not conceding extra, which we have seen rampant in this edition.
This was another full toss, and this is a misfield as well. 4 runs down the long on boundary. That concludes the power play. At the end of 4 overs, Team Mensa 24 for the loss of 2 wickets, finally reaching a run rate of 6 runs per over.
Mensa need to accelerate their run rate. their current run rate is hovers around 6, and they require over 13. Devesh is the new bowler for VerSe. Dheeraj, we have seen in this tournament, the first team which we have scored, more than 100 or 120, around 120, it's really for opponent teams to chase down.
बिल्कुल, क्योंकि स्कोरबोर्ड का प्रेशर जो है वो हमेशा किसी भी चेजिंग टीम को पीछे की तरफ खींचता है. एक्सेप्शनल बैटिंग करनी पड़ती है अगर आपको 120 के आसपास का टारगेट चेज करना है. बहुत अच्छी बॉल, बहुत ही सॉफ्ट हैंड से खेला उसे पॉइंट की डायरेक्शन में. सिर्फ एक ही रन मिलेगा. वैसे वर्से का स्कोर भी 4 ओवर के बाद ज्यादा नहीं था. 32 रन थे उनके 4 ओवर में और इनके 24 हैं, तो ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है.
धीरज, क्रिकेट में कुछ भी नहीं कहा जा सकता है. अगले 3-4 ओवरों में, अगले 3 ओवर में ये मैच का रुख बदल सकते हैं. क्रिकेट इज अ गेम ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटीज. बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद. वर्से की गेंदबाजी में एक चीज नजर आई है धीरज, दे आर रियली डिसिप्लिन्ड. दे आर नॉट कंसीडिंग एक्स्ट्रा, विच हैज बीन द केस विद ऑलमोस्ट मोस्ट ऑफ द टीम्स. और जब शुरुआत अच्छी होती है तो आगे भी बॉलर अच्छा करते हैं. हमने सोनाक्षी का पहला ओवर देखा था.
ब्रिलियंट बैकअप देयर एट मिड विकेट. बहुत ही जबरदस्त बैकअप था. ये ओवरथ्रो का चौका भी निकल सकता था जिस तेज गति से थ्रो किया गया था बॉल को. और एक और खास बात है वर्से की बॉलिंग में, एक बार लाइन पकड़ लेते हैं तो उसे छोड़ते नहीं है. कंटिन्यूअसली उसी लाइन पर बॉल करते रहते हैं. The last ball was played towards short cover. This ball is also played towards short cover. So that's what I was saying. They are bowling consistent lines. They have found the right length. They have found the right line and they are sticking to it. Brilliant bowling performance. Played in the gap. 4 runs towards deep mid-wicket boundary. What a shot.
जो हमने लास्ट मैच भी देखा था, वहां पे बॉलिंग बहुत ही डिसिप्लिन था. और इस मैच में भी बॉलर्स फुल लेंथ बॉल डाल रहे हैं. इन मैचेस वेयर 200 प्लस और 150 प्लस रन्स वेयर स्कोर्ड, वहाँ पे देखा था हमने बॉलरों ने काफ़ी छोटी गेंद करी थी एंड बैट्समैन रियली पनिश देम सीवियरली.
A perfect length ball there. Almost New Yorker. आप इस बॉल को किसी भी तरह बाउंड्री के बाहर नहीं भेज सकते. With that single, at the end of 5 overs, Team Mensa 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. The run rate still below 6.5 and required run rate is now 14.3. They have a daunting task in hand.
Do you think, Dheeraj, it's gettable for Mensa from here?
I think Team VerSe also scored 64 runs in last 5 overs. So anything is possible. The pitch is good. The conditions are good. You just need to apply yourself and play your shots. Team Mensa is still in the game, but I think they needs a move on.
I think the next 2 overs are going to be crucial, and Mensa batsmen required to score at least 15-16 runs a over. 2 big overs are required.
Manzil is batting brilliantly, 26 in just 14 balls, but he is the lone warrior. Shivank is only 4 runs in 6 balls. I think Shivank needs to take some responsibility as well. If they want to chase this score down, the runs need to come from both the sides, both the ends. You can't chase a big score from one end only. A wide outside off stump. Satyajit, the new bowler. Right arm spin attack.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello.
Check.
Check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
शिवांग के 2 छक्के ने थोड़ा मोमेंटम दिया है दिल्ली हंट को। मेंसा क्षमा करें।
शिवांक ने पिछली 5 बॉल पे 18 रन बना लिए हैं। And now Shivank's strike rate is 191. A full toss, driven wide of long on for another boundary. What a shot! Both the batsmen taking the charge now, as they should be. And now required run rate has come below 13.5. It is 13.3 now, and required run rate and current run rate is 9.
मंजिल काफी दूर है अभी भी मेंसा के लिए। 27 गेंदों में 60 रन की आवश्यकता।
A low full toss, mistimed towards deep mid wicket for only a single. Team Mensa need to punish bad balls. This time played towards fine leg. Brilliantly fielded there, only for a single.
Shonakshi seems to be a complete cricket player, demonstrated very disciplined bowling in the first over. She didn't contribute much in the batting, but
a wide outside the off stump.
Dheeraj, we were talking about Sonakshi. We saw her batting, so she didn't contribute a lot, but in the bowling and field, she has been everywhere.
Back-to-back wides. Yes, Jay. Sonakshi bowled the over perfectly and now is fielding energetically. But the chase is going on, and I think the match is very much alive. Another hike towards fine leg. Brilliantly fielded by Sonakshi once again, only for a single. I think this partnership has brought Mensa back into the match. And now they are going for the all Monty. They want to win the match at every cost. At the end of 7 overs, Team Mensa 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. They need 55 runs in the remaining 4 overs, which looks quite possible now. Rakesh is the new bowler. A no ball this time, and a free hit will follow.
So these extra are going to impact the match. There. It's a catch.
This was a free hit. They shouldn't be celebrating the catch. The ball was in the air for a long time. The batsman had enough time to run too. This time it was played in the gap, and now an overthrow is resulting in 3rd run as well. There should have been only 2, but the overthrow resulted in 3rd run as well. Shivank batting on 24. Played towards long off, only for a single. And now Manzil is back on strike, batting on 13-9. Another no ball. Another no ball. And another free hit. Will they utilize this one now? They weren't able to dispatch the previous free hit. Let's see.
These extra are going to cost much for Delhi Hunt.
Brilliant ball. This was a low full toss. These low full tosses are very hard to hit. Only a single on the free hit. Another opportunity missed. A swing and a miss. Shivang trying to hike it over long on. Made no connection at all. Resulted in a dot ball. Innovative shot towards fine leg. There is a misfield. A fumble allowed the second. That ends the 8th over. At the end of 8 over, Team Mensa 74 for the loss of 2 wickets, still requiring 44 runs to win in the remaining 3 overs. Shivank batting on 27, Manzil batting on 40. This partnership is keeping Mensa in the game. Required run rate is 14.7. It is kept at 14 for a long time now. Both the batters are batting brilliantly. जीत रहे, जिन्होंने पहले ओवर में सिर्फ 3 रन दिए थे और 1 विकेट भी लिया था, वापिस आ गए हैं अटैक पर. ब्रिलियंट यॉर्कर, परफेक्ट एग्जीक्यूशन. सिर्फ 1 रन मिलेगा लॉन्ग ऑन की डायरेक्शन में. रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट जो 14 का है उसे और ऊपर ले जाने की कोशिश करेंगे जीत रहे. और अगर कोई विकेट ले लेते हैं तो काफी एज आ जाएगा उनकी टीम को. एक बार फिर से फुलर लेंथ बॉल लॉन्ग ऑन की डायरेक्शन में गई, 1 ही रन मिलेगा. जीत रहे इज बॉलिंग full length balls so that the batters couldn't come under the ball and get the elevation they need. This time full toss, dispatched over deep mid wicket for a 6. Brilliant batting.
Stop music. Stop music. So we also have guest for the match, Vipul Nath, who is setting a AIF $50 million fund, impact fund for Suzuki. Welcome, Vipul.
Thanks, guys. I think lovely match going on. Lovely 6 also.
Oh, it's in the air. Oh, it's out. It's a very good catch on long on. Lalit was the guy who took the catch. So, how do you see this game? This is the second edition for us. First edition concluded in Gurgaon. Vipul, you also talk about your fund, what you guys are going to do, because I think there are players who are going to be a future entrepreneur. There are players in this ground. So might be they would come to you. Please, Vipul, go ahead.
No, I think this is lovely initiatives, guys. I think sports brings people and community together. That is what funds stand for, community which is building the Bharat, the story of Bharat, right? So where the fund will invest in people, entrepreneurs who are solving for the bottom 50% of the pyramid, solving problems for rural India, informal India, the gig economy. So yeah, I think lovely initiative, and what we are very excited about is to see the kind of people who will come be a part of our community to sort of work towards.
Oh, it's a 6. So Mensa is pretty much in the game. So Mensa score is 88 for 3, 8.5 over. So 13 balls remained in this inning. Again, it's a 6. The fielder caught, but it was beyond the boundaries. So now Mensa requires 24 runs in 10 balls. Stop music. Stop music. Vipul, you can see the nail biting match is going on. Mensa is pretty much in the game. They required 24 runs in 10 balls. Vipul.
Yeah, I think very neck-to-neck game. I think how many wickets do we have left now?
Batting lineup, I think they only lost 3 wickets.
Oh, nice.
4 wickets.
So they have good wickets in hands. Let's see. I think 2 more overs to go, right? Yeah. 3 more overs to go. Yeah.
2.
Once again, it's in the air. But this time it's caught towards the deep square leg area. That's a good catch by the fielder just on the boundary.
A very good inning came to an end.
Now 24 runs are needed from 11 balls.
It's pretty much gettable for Mensa. They need to score, they need to hit 2 boundaries in every over, and I think they are pretty much shorted. Let's see. Again, it's in the air, but landed in a safe zone. Only a single.
That was some catch by Rakesh on the boundary. Was completely aware of where his foot landed.
Mensa dugout is very excited. They anticipate boundaries on every delivery. While the dugout demanded 6.
But of course, it's a dot ball.
So 23 required out of 9. Mensa batsman requires to fire. It's in the air.
And this time it crosses the boundary for a 6.
So only 17 from 8 balls.
There's no stopping Team Mensa.
One big hit and they are closer to the target. Mensa really batted with the patience In the middle, there was a time when it was a full toss, low full toss, but batsman could not capitalize on it. Still, it's double.
Ganesh is playing a blinder of a cameo here for Team Mensa. He's scoring at a strike rate of 400, 20 runs of just 5 balls, with 3 sixes and a dot ball. Amazing cameo. Can he pull it off for his team?
Oh, it's a dot ball. Dot balls are really crucial.
That's the end of the over. After 10 overs, the score is 103 for 4. Last over coming up and 15 runs needed for Team Mensa. We'll have to see, can they chase it down?
Dheeraj, what do you think? The last over, 15 runs required.
I think till Ganesh is in the middle, anything is possible. Because for him, it is just 3 hits. And he has already hit 3 hits. He has already hit 3 sixes. So he needs to be on strike as much as possible for Team Mensa.
For some, the cricket is all about power. And this seems to be a case with Devesh. Oh, it's 6.
Josmin joins the party with a 6. He told everyone that he's not there for taking a single. He's there for hitting as well. Brilliant 6. But that was a very, very poor delivery. Short of length ball. And with no speed offered, it was a free hit. Therefore, hitting, and Josmin did the honors. Hit it over fine leg boundary for a brilliant 6.
बहुत ही खराब बॉलिंग, छोटी गेंद. देवेश ने पूरा टाइम लेकर उसे मिड विकेट पे एक लंबा सा छक्का.
Another poor ball, a short pitch ball, but this time the batsman couldn't connect. The bowler will feel relieved that that ball wasn't dispatched.
9 out of 4 balls. Oh, it's a good fielding. Definitely 3 runs have been saved.
Another short pitch ball this was. The bowler is consistently bowling one kind of length. The batters are predicting it. The batter couldn't connect. Otherwise, more runs could have been possible. It took under edge and hence only a single.
ये मैच किसी भी तरफ झुक सकता है. काफी उम्दा प्रदर्शन टीम मेंसा के ओर से, काफी अच्छी बैटिंग.
8 runs required in 3 balls.
Oh, it's a wicket.
Brilliant catching by the keeper. Full and dive and caught it with one hand only. Brilliant keeping. 2 balls, 8 runs. 2 fours will seal the deal for Mensa. Can they do it?
क्या सुपर ओवर हो सकता है धीरज? इस एडिशन का पहला सुपर ओवर.
At the moment, all 3 results are possible. 8 runs required in 2 balls. A 6 and a single will result in a super over. This ball is very crucial. A very crucial ball coming up.
डेली हंट यही सोच रही होगी कि कोई एक्स्ट्रा ना हो यहाँ से.
And they'll want to keep Josbin on non-strike for the last ball as well. Let's see. A chance of a run out, direct hit and a run out. This was another short of length ball. The batsman wanted to hike it towards leg side, but there was no connection at all. The non-striker wanted to take the strike, so he kept running, but the striker wasn't aware that the non-striker is almost near him. At the end, he ran and he ran himself out.
Stop music. Stop music. Dheeraj, do you think Mensa is still in the game?
They are mathematically out, but anything is possible. If they don't concede an extra, they are the winners, Team VerSe.
So gear up for the last ball of this match.
It is a big shot, a 6, but that will keep them 1 run short of the score.
It's all over. Mensa played really well. They made a comeback in the game in the second half of the batting session, but unfortunately, they did not chase the target.
They fell agonizingly short, only 1 run short of the target. They lost by 1 run.
How do you differentiate daily hunt inning from Mensa? Where did they got the extra points?
I think the fielding was the difference here. Some catches that should have been taken were dropped, and some runs that could have been saved were given away.
So the first over was really crucial for VerSe Delhi Hunt, and since we have mentioned earlier, Sonakshi really bowled really well. The first over, it was a maiden over. Also, she got a wicket.
रोटी खांदा मोटी यार ने पक्के सीनी रखी चमचे थांडली ओ पूरे चिट्टे कुड़ियां ब्राउन कुड़ियां कालियां नी ओ पूरे चिट्टे कुड़ियां ब्राउन कुड़ियां कालियां नी
तुम पहन लो टेढ़ा है क्या यार टेढ़ा है बहन से 100 रुपए
Hello, hello. Team Misho and Team Pristine Care, please join us near the entrance near the red carpet where the entrance near the boundary is. Team VerSe and Team Mensa, please join us near the presentation area for presentation. Team VerSe and Team Mensa.
Welcome to the post-match presentation for the third match. The match was really nail-biting. In fact, it was decided on the last ball. Mensa somehow missed, and Delhi Hunt eventually won the match.
Jay, please wait for 10 seconds more. We are live, we can start.
So welcome to the post-match presentation. I would like to invite Mensa captain first. So it was a close match. You guys played and was in the game until the last ball of the inning.
Yeah, I think cricket is a game of fine margins and very well put on display by both the teams here. I think in bowling we could have been tighter. 20 odd runs were in a way extra, but batsmen in the team played really well and almost chased the target. Obviously there are different perspectives. The team here has a perspective that third last ball was wide, but according to umpire it wasn't. And that one single run, in a way, is the difference between the teams right now. But pretty confident on the performance displayed by the both batsmen and the bowlers of the team. And congratulations to the VerSe team on winning the game.
So which department you think you need improvement? It's fielding, bowling, or batting?
I think definitely bowling and fielding more than batting. But all three areas I feel have areas of improvement. Obviously in batting also we can accelerate slightly sooner. And in bowling and fielding obviously we can restrict the teams to a total which is less than 100 maybe.
So hard luck today. Good luck for the next matches.
Thank you, thank you.
So now it's time to call Delhi Hunt VerSe captain, please. Come forward. You guys really batted well in the first inning, but I think the disciplined bowling and fielding eventually made you guys to win this match. What do you think?
Yes, definitely. Batsmen did their job very well. We were expecting to score 100 was our decided target in our minds, and we easily achieved 117. That was a pretty well score. And during the bowling, I would say the starting opening 4 to 5 overs were really good. We almost had less than 30 or 40 considered in those overs. Definitely need to improve our death bowling, and there were a few drops and misfields, but that's necessary to be learned as a lesson for the upcoming matches. The match was kind of a roller coaster, especially during the last overs. But yeah, we win. Come on, guys, cheer up, yo!
So what was going on in your mind and other team members in the last over?
Definitely, it was a hell of pressure for me. And it was a hard call for me to choose, okay, I'll bowl. And yeah, I was pretty confident and, of course, the pressure, but we managed to pull up the thing.
So congratulations on comprehensive win and all the best for future matches.
Sure, thank you.
So now the time has come for man and women of the match awards, and we have a special guest, Vipul Nath, along with Ronit. They are setting up an impact fund for Suzuki. Guys, please be on the stage. Give a big round of applause for the guest. So Vipul, you got a chance to watch the match, the Mensa batting. How is your experience and what was going on in your mind when Mensa was close to chasing the target?
No, I think during the last overs, I was getting call from our LP, and I'm like, wait, I need to watch this last 2 hours. I'll call you back. So I think really, I think neck-to-neck game, amazing game, guys. Round of applause for all of you. And I think Ronit is a big fan of cricket. So I think Ronit, you want to say something?
Yeah, totally great match, a nail-biting match. And next year, I really want to play with you.
All right, yeah.
So this is the time of the man of the match. And man of the match goes to
Lalit!
So Lalit scored 50 runs and also took 1 wicket. Lalit, please. Look at the camera. So man of the match was Lalit, who scored 50 runs and took 1 wicket. And now the very crucial and important award, women of the match. I think there is no guess.
Sonakshi!
What a performance. Maiden over and 1 wicket. So this is all from the post-match presentation. We'll also hand over the token of appreciation to guest. So Mr. Paras from the Credible. This is all from the post-match presentation. And let's get off for the next match. I think goodies. Yeah, so we also need to hand over goodies to participating team members.